Plaintiff Willie Mae Cooks says the defendant is her son, and she claims he was good when he was younger, but he got caught up with the wrong crowd and ultimately ended up in jail. Willie Mae is suing her son for payments made on a car. Defendant Jamar Cooks admits that he got caught up with the wrong crowd and ended up doing 9 years in prison for kidnapping. But once he was released, he started giving back to his community and speaking out about gun prevention. Jamar's countersuing for the balance due on a car loan.
Start with you.
Hi, Judge. I watch the show all the time.
Thank you.
I'm mad that I'm here because I love my son to death, and he knows I love him to death. I have 3 children, and he's my middle child, and that's my oldest daughter. And I'm not a single mother, but their fathers wasn't there for me, and my mom has 18 kids, and I'm a baby up to 18, and we're a tight-knit family. And my son knows we don't do this. We don't get down like this. And
Do what?
like court and fight over this type of thing. It seems like
Over 5,000?
it's more than 5, but
How much?
it's 12.
Y'all don't fight over 12,000?
Money never pulled us down.
All right, you want to dismiss it?
No.
Oh.
It's not a point.
It's an exception. Go ahead.
No, it's not a point. It's the principle of it.
Right.
I don't want my son's money, honestly. Okay. It's the point that he knows I don't take public transportation. He knows if I get on public transportation, I'll pass out. I ain't been on public transportation since 30 years.
You were passing out then?
Yes, I can't take the trains in New York. I can't do it.
How many times did you pass out on the train?
Once I did it, and I never got back on it again.
You passed out then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What do you think happened? I'm just curious. What do you think
What
caused
made
you
me
to
pass out?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I seen something tragic along before that, and I just get flashbacks to that, and it makes me real nervous.
What did you see?
Somebody get stabbed.
What part of town?
Bronx, New York.
Okay. What else you want to tell me?
Like I said, I love my son. He's a good kid. He was when he was younger. He fell into a bad group of guys. He got himself in trouble, got arrested. You know, he did his time. I couldn't be there for him because I was sick. Like, you know, but I told him, get a girlfriend, let her do the time with you, and I'll catch up on the end, what happened, and she did, you know, and I had his back through the whole time. And when he came, like, in jail, he's like, Ma, I got you ain't got to work, I got you ain't got to do nothing, I got you. And I'm counting on that because out of all my kids, he is the strongest one.
He makes that kind of money?
He had several good jobs.
That's what I'm saying. He made that kind of money
Yes.
that you wouldn't have to work?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
My son is very smart, very good with his hands. He's very educated. He's a very good guy.
All right. Let's hear from you. Give me some background. Congratulations. And take care of your mom, and she doesn't have to work. You're a good man. Why you laugh?
Because it was a lie.
Why you lie?
Because he came home and did it, not the opposite. He came home and told me to, like, kiss his butt.
Oh, so he doesn't take care of you?
No.
I said, oh, he takes care of you? You say, yeah.
I said, that's what he said he was going to do.
I said, he does well. Oh, yeah. He got good skills and...
I didn't say all that. No, I didn't.
Okay, go ahead.
I didn't say all that.
All right. Go ahead, sir. Let me hear from you.
First of all, yes, I would like to say that I did get caught up with a bunch of guys, and that led me up to my incarceration of doing 9 years for kidnapping.
Why you kidnapped somebody? What was that about?
It was drug-related, drugs and street life stuff related.
Go ahead.
I'm talking about I came home and I got with a program called Operation Snug, a gun prevention program.
What is it called?
Operation Snugs, gun spelled backwards.
Good.
Trying to give back to my community, trying to work with kids that was in situations like such as myself.
Good.
So, but I did all that. Like, me and my relationship really was never good. Like, her saying right here, she's no angel.
But why wasn't your relationship good?
She's like money hungry.
Okay,
like,
about?
Me coming home from my incarceration, she done forged my name and got a credit card.
Got it.
Like, without my permission, when I confronted her about it, it was just, oh yeah, I'm going to take care of that and I'm going to cut the bill out.
That was before he came home.
Okay. She stole from you, in essence.
Yeah, and it's like when I confronted her about it, she was going to take care of it. And recently I checked my credit report and it's still there. Like, and me confronting her about that, it's like, oh yeah, whatever, I'm going to handle it. Us being in here, that's one thing I ain't think it would have to come to this. Like, I even tried to write up agreement statement that we can sit there and come to some type of payment.
Regarding what you're here today for?
Yes, sir.
And she doesn't want to do that?
She's like, no, because if I sign this and we go in front of a judge, it's going to let me, yeah, that's what I...
Because on the bottom of it, he's
Now,
telling me he wanted...
Hold on, she said if she signs it and you go in front of a judge, he's going to make you pay.
Yes.
You say, yeah, that's the purpose of signing it.
Yeah.
No.
Makes sense.
No.
That's what I thought it was.
Judge.
Let me let her talk some more. She's pretty interesting. Go ahead.
No, Judge, what he just said was wrong. The paper he wanted me to sign, the top part was fine. He got another part on the bottom. I got to give him a $500 up front in a timely manner. I said, no, I'm not going to do that, because a timely manner means whenever the judge say, okay, a year was long enough for you to pay that timely, I'm not going to do that, because he know I don't have it like that. I got arrested for driving without insurance and on a car. And
that's the car in question. Why don't you go back to what happened? How does he owe you for a car?
I went to go buy me a new car. I already had a car, but I went to buy me a new car for my mom. My mom came to live with me, so me and my son discussed it, and I said, all right, I'm going to trade my car in, and I'm going to get the minivan. When I went to do that, they told me I need somebody to co-sign for me. So I called my son. He came over. Him and the guy talked in the back. I'm in the front. I didn't know what they was discussing, but when he came out, they had me the keys. And said,
what? He had the keys when he came out.
Yeah, he said they told him that my credit wasn't strong enough for it even to put me on as a co-signer, so they told him to be the whole car. I'm like, all right, we did everything, was fine for this. It's like he called me money hungry is him.
Okay, let's start with when you purchased it, did you agree to a payment plan?
To the car dealer.
Okay, how much?
$256.
All right, and did you make all those payments?
Yes, sir.
Why are you suing him? What happened?
Because now he's on this thing that he has to get his credit good, back on track or whatever. And
what
I'm
happened
like,
to his credit?
I don't know, and it ain't from me.
All right, she's very confusing. So
How am I confusing?
Why don't you give me a little background on what we're here for?
Okay. She know my credit, coming home, me working and everything, and my credit was good. She pleaded and begged me to get her a car. She said, can you please get the car for me? She said, I have the down payment for the car. Yes, she paid for the car, Your Honor. I did not put no money on the car. I said, listen, Ma, I'll get you the car. I'll put my name on it. Only it is you have to pay it. Within you paying it, we have no complaints about nothing. Every payment on this car has been late. And I have the evidence right here to prove it. That's statements from 2014, May 1st, up until current.
Everything you handed me is a late payment.
Everything on there is a late payment.
Ma'am, is that true?
No.
He's handed me 30 pages. You were late 30 times?
Nope, I got the payment plan that I paid.
All right, let me just go over it then, and we'll see who's being honest. All right, past due.
I have 2 late payments from him. I gave him 2 payments when I first got the car in 2012.
That's 2.
Yes, and he did not pay me. I paid everything else. After I gave him them 2 payments and he didn't pay, and they came and repossessed the car. He made me pay him $400, well, it was supposed to have been $5, to get my car back from him like he's the tow company. And I told him, look, I'll pay my own bills.
I don't know what you're talking about. All I know, because you're confusing me again. He says that he put the car in his name and that you never paid on time. That's where we're at now. And he handed me about 30 pages. Each one of these pages shows a past due amount, and they do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 20, 30. That's about right. I called it almost right. About 30 pages.
I don't know what you have, Honor.
Let me hand it to you. All right. There you go.
I don't know what you have.
That's what I'm giving it to you. That's what I'm giving it to you.
I'm telling you.
I'm giving it to you right now. You'll know now. Here.
Can I tell you why?
No, you can look at these so we'll know.
I'm going to tell you something. Can I speak now?
You say you don't know what I have. What are you going to tell me about something you don't know what I have? Now go through it so you'll know what I have. What do you want to tell me about those?
The payment date is supposed to be on the 13th. He changed it to the 1st. And I called them to change it back to the 13th. And they told me they couldn't go back and forth, but I can still pay on the knife like I've been paying, which I have here. So I don't consider them late payments.
All right, well, they do.
No, they
do,
just
man.
pushed it down to the back of to the principal. That's what I was told.
Got you. All right. Now, what else you want to tell me?
I mean, she was late 30 times. I'm talking about...
Man, this says late fee on every one of them.
It pushed it down. That's not late fee.
All right, ma'am. It says late fee. It said, let me circle these for you. You act like somebody's doing something to you. And what you handed me shows me even more than what he gave me, man. It's about 40 late payments. Go ahead, sir.
She's been arrested 4 times because of the car. She says because of the insurance. I've taken insurance off the car because the license was suspended. Now my license is in jeopardy of 108 days suspension because she held plates because I wanted the car out of my name. And I have that right here from DMV itself.
Who has the car now?
She has the car.
Okay.
And
why is she suing you? Why does she want $5,000? Is that the money you paid into the car so far?
Yes.
All right. And what do you say to giving her money back?
How can you sit there and want money back when you're the only one been use of this car? You paid for the use of that car.
Okay. He says you've used it for how long?
For
3 years.
3 years. Your counterclaim for $5,000. What are you asking to happen?
I'm asking to have $5,000 of the balance of the car plus the car.
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
I want both because...
I see who's money hungry.
Thank you. Thank you.
I want both because the balance that's left on the car is $6,000.
The maximum we can give here is $5,000.
But the car still won't be paid off, Your Honor.
How much you say is owed?
Is $6,000.
And the maximum is $5,000 here.
All right.
$5,000 for you. You keep the car. You all have a good day. That's my judgment.
Thank you. That's what I wanted. Thank you.
Was this worth it? Like, I thought me and your bond was bigger than that. Like, seriously?
What you got to do with this?
Exactly. So why I'm not seeing my niece then? Why I'm not seeing my niece then?
I thought we was here about the car.
But no, she's saying you since the car started, Marky, you stopped letting Harmony come over.
She been stopped coming even before the car.
Thank you. It's because
Yes, she did.
Was.
Before you got arrested, she been stopped coming to your house.
Yes.
No, she was not. She came to the last time she came to my house was Marky.
Was you arrested already?
No.